Chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the dashboard. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the radio.
Can you bring the other one in here for me? Can you have a second? What?
You gonna announce the Christmas miracle?
Christmas miracle. You're gonna make everybody think we're fucking pregnant or something.
No, don't have to go to that door.
Oh, I don't know if you guys are in here, but the two people that the packages got lost in the USPS, and I've been like fucking fighting with them to get them the fuck back. They showed up at my door today. So, they will be out. Finally got them. I was at the point where I was like buying things to replace it, because I didn't think they were gonna get it to me. So, if you are in here, hey Violet, if you are in here and you're one of those two people, USPS finally got me your packages back. So there's the one with the Tupperware in it. I know I've sent you some of the replacements already for that, but I'm sending you everything. Everything else is extra. And then the person who ordered the Fenton, the drinking glasses, there's a set of stacking enameled mixing bowls in there as well too. Those will be to you as well. And then everything else that I've sent you is extra as well. Because I felt like shit when that happened.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, lesson learned. Alright, Christina. This one, sadly, when I bid on it, I knew the creamer was cracked. So I'm not even gonna worry about selling that one. It's got a big ass crack in it, like down and up. But I do have the sugar. Sugar's in perfect condition, and the lid even has the stamp and the number on it, and they both match. So the lid and the base have matching numbers, just so you know. Okay, hold on, Riri. It's all France, just so you know, so it's not Bavaria. Hey everybody. One of the cups, the handle on it was advertised as broken, so obviously not sell. But I'm keeping one cup and one saucer, just so you know. But I will have 4 cups and 4 saucers. Just kind of giving you a preview of what I got. God, they're so pretty. Look on the inside. It's got like that really pretty pink floral, right? So there's that. This is the 3rd set of Haviland I found. Haviland. What's funny is they're stamped Bavaria on a few of these, but they're still Limoges. Oh wait, that's like France. Didn't this one say Bavaria? Oh, it's okay. It's the lettering. It looks a little weird. So I can try to find you a replacement for this, but they've clearly fixed it. Like they glued it back together. So if you do want me to do that, let me know. And I'll get you a link to everything. And then you can decide what you want. And then if anything's left, I will let everybody know. Tea saucers. So soup bowls are included. I have different numbers of soup bowls plates and salad plates, so I have to figure out what I can do as a set because I prefer to sell this stuff as a set rather than just sell one piece at a time. Pattern is pink flowers. And if anyone wants to like take a picture and look it up, it's Haviland. So Christina actually asked me a while ago if I see any to let her know. And I put bids in on this and I let her know. And so she's got first dibs on this. So anything she doesn't take, I will look at putting up for sale. But just so everybody knows, she does get first dibs on this. So there is the soup bowls. Salt and pepper shakers were advertised as Haviland, but I don't see a brand on them.
I was asking people what they do for Christmas, like their traditions for Christmas Day and everything.
Yeah.
And someone asked me what I do. So Christmas Eve night, my kids get a box that they open Christmas Eve night. It has like snacks in there, their favorite drink, and matching pajamas. Like pajama pants, or sometimes it's with the shirt and pants. And it usually has one gift in the box. And then at 6 o'clock in the morning, on the dot, Christmas Day, my daughter, who is 17 by the way, makes my coffee, my iced coffee, and then comes in and wakes me and my husband up. And then she goes and wakes up her brother.
Not the iced coffee.
So then we get up at 6 in the morning, open up gifts. We always have the kids go first because my kids still don't believe me that I enjoy watching them open gifts. I could care less if I get anything.
Yeah.
I try to explain to them as a mom, you just love watching them get excited. So we do that, and then usually my son, after he takes all his gifts to his room, passes out. And then my daughter like plays with all of her stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And then at noon, my mother-in-law comes over, and she gives us our gift, so we give her gift, and then at 2 o'clock is when everyone comes over. This year, I'm making mastacholi and ham as the main thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Joyce, you should get stuff. My kids this year,
What, Joyce? Are you fucking kidding me?
I was gonna say my kids are 17 and 18 and give me stuff.
Ray! I want to cash out you, bitch.
But this year they both have a job, so they chipped in together to get my husband gifts and me gifts.
Yeah.
We didn't know that they were doing that, but they did. So
Joyce,
that's weird that you don't, Joyce.
Joyce said she never
Anyways,
did for Christmas. Now I'm mad. I would have got you something. It'll be late. I'm sending you Christmas gifts, Joyce. Thank you. It'll be late, but they're coming. Go ahead. There you go. Oh my God, you're in the way. Fuck.
Will we fix your food or not?
Yes.
Okay then.
Woo! Yes.
I don't flex how much we spend on our kids every year because I do not like making people feel bad if they can't spend, like if they feel like comparing themselves to me, they can't spend what me and my husband spend. So I don't tell people what we spend. But Mama Jenny, yeah, our kids are definitely spoiled at 17 and 18, just like your 18 and 19-year-olds.
Sorry, I'm showing Christina. Sorry. Okay.
What is it exactly? Like a crock kind of thing?
It's like a little table dish, like to hold like your veggies or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Bougie.
Don't use trigger words. It's very pretty. You know what's better than one? Two. That one's more circular. This one's more rectangular. So there's two of those. I put them in there to keep them safe. For now. They go with something else though. So there's two of those. Hold on. Let me make room over here.
You might not want me to mention this in public, but this is me. Did you know Kelly was in here?
Which Kelly?
Sweet Briar.
Oh, fuck you, Sweet Briar.
She was asking you things about what you were showing.
Sorry.
And I asked her if she got lost.
No, she done fuck shit over with that shit. Don't even come up in here trying to be a BFF right now. Y'all done fuck that shit over. Go back to Shannon. Ask her why she called CPS on somebody. So these I'll show in a little bit. Okay. Back to gravy dish. Gravy bowl. It is attached to the charger plate, actually. So it's you sweet bread. So it's not separate. It's an all-in-one. It's attached. I did notice on the cream. I'll talk to you about the sugar. There's a chip on the rim. I would almost like to find you like a good set that isn't cracked or chipped, and see if I find it. So, here's that.
Someone said they want your clock.
Hobby Lobby? Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. It was
Well, they didn't say where. They said they want it.
I know, but that's not for sale. But you can find it at Hobby Lobby.
You never keep
Small. I swear to God, Matilda, I love you, but now is not the time. So there's a small dish. This one has a little crazing on through the middle. So it's got that line running through it. But it's still a nice bowl. It's just got that discoloration on the crazing a little. So that'll be like a discount. Faux show. The hell am I getting live visibility restricted? Oh, the music probably. Watching with your mom. By the way, I love your mom. She's so cute. I love this little plate. So it's got the lifted handle. Matilda, not every box is for you. Thank you. So it's got like a little handle on it. And then we are almost through with the heavy. So 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 6 dinner plates, 12 salad plates, and 7-ish soup bowls, I think. But this is the salad and the dinner plates. So I'll have 5 to 6 sets of the plate, the salad, and the soup.
Cash now.
There will be 4 of the teacups with saucers, and then I've got all of the table setting pieces that I'll go through and make sure aren't cracked or chipped or anything. But the cream and sugar I'm a little disappointed on because they didn't. That's the risk of it, though. They didn't emphasize all the issues wrong with it. But other than that, everything's in really good condition. Not gonna lie.
Hey, Nikki, what do you make for Christmas dinner?
Let me put everything back. Need cash now? Alyssa, Mr. Mel should tell you about the time I was singing that song in the middle of Joanne's. One guy walked at the end of the aisle and he's like, "You can't take them anywhere. You can't take them anywhere." I'm like, "Bitch, the fuck you talking about? I'm living my best life singing J.G. Wentworth right now."
877 cash now.
877 cash now. Called J.G. Wentworth. Sorry, Pally. Okay, the other thing that was
But I don't know if they're private. Let me look. Oh, no, they're not.
okay.
Hello.
Hello.
So I just bought the candy dish, the green one.
Yes.
Okay. That's my daughter collects those pieces because she
Yes.
inherited like blue ones from my grandma.
Okay.
But we haven't been able to find a green frosted one in years. Not even on Etsy. So I was so excited. I knew she wouldn't even care if there was a lid.
Yeah.
The lids have like a pointy part you could like stab someone with.
Yeah, they will take a sucker off.
They're like secret weapons. But anyway, so she has a favor, and I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask.
Okay.
So her unicorn piece, her white buffalo, is a black one.
A black one. Okay.
They're very rare.
Okay.
I haven't found anyone anywhere, not even on Etsy. You're not going to find it for less than 100.
Okay.
So, and I know there has to be an upcharge, so you can make what you have. If you find one, even if you just tell me where it's at.
No, I will keep an eye out for one and kind of look into it, because sometimes when I'm on Whatnot, I see the most random shit and people don't know what they have. But I'll also keep an eye on the auction stuff, because I'm telling you, like, the most random stuff goes up for bid, and when I look it up, it's worth like a pretty penny. So, and people don't always know what they're looking at, so sometimes it doesn't go for that much.
Okay, good.
I will see what I can do.
Yeah, and I did send her your site, but I was like, please be financially responsible. You're in college.
Yeah, Arnold told me that today too when we went to the consignment shop place thing. So
yeah, she's such an old soul though. Like she just likes retro. Like she only listens to like Merrill Haggard, Willie Jenny, Elvis old. Like she's an old soul. So, but I just want to say you made her day, and I knew it wouldn't get here on Christmas. I sent her a picture, and I was like, "Look what I just found."
It'll definitely be there ASAP. But yeah, it definitely probably won't be Christmas.
Well, most of her antiques are at my house because we don't want to risk moving them all over the place till she gets settled anyway.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but anyway, I just want to say you made someone's day.
That makes my day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I was like, anytime I have a chance to be like, if you find a black one.
Yeah, I definitely will keep an eye out for it, because I didn't even know they existed, to be honest.
Right, yeah, no. She actually found out by accident they existed, and then I looked it up. The only time I've seen them on Etsy, it's been a kind of a dicey shop, so I didn't want to risk it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask someone I follow on TikTok. I know that sounds crazy, but if I trust her enough to buy from her, you've done a lot of things on this app, but you've never given up personal information.
No, I never, ever. Like,
actually, I know where your hard lines are. I've seen them.
I will never do that.
But anyway, I'm going to hop down. I just want to say, if you see a black one, call me ASAP.
I will absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Let me show this real quick. So it's a condiment set. It's got the oil, vinegar, usually like mayo, mustardy type things. But it's all clear glass. It's got the little base. The base has a little wooden portion to it. It needs to be screwed in a little. But all the pieces are there, including the spoons for the jars. So that'll be going up on the website, just so everybody knows.
Alyssa, get in the zone. Auto zone.
Jesus Christ, I can't. Let me see here. Let me put these off to the side. I don't want the little things to break. Because these, they sit in there nicely, but they also aren't like sucked into there. So I feel like if a cat bumps it here, I don't want it to have an accident. I did think this was glass, and I got it, and I was a little disappointed, and the sticker fell off. Damn it! It's a little amethyst perfume bottle. It's definitely like plasticky, but the bottom of it had a note of when she got it, and someone got it for her in high school, and it was so cute. So I have to find the note now. Would you mind when you have a second putting that back in there for me? This one's really pretty. I'm having a hard time parting with this one. Heavy base, no cracks, no chips, carnival glass, marigold, and say it's at least 3 to 4 pounds. So she's a heavy one. Yeah, and
Whoa.
she's big. Like the detailing.
What should I be thick for?
And the rim, and then the inside, like sometimes when you find carnival glass, you can tell it's got like a little aging on it, just in the way like the marking is, but this is like in really amazing condition. There's that. Found this today. I know it's vintage. Let me polish it up real quick. I just don't know a brand on it. So it's a bowl, and because of the iridescence on it, it has an issue showing the depth when looking flat out, but it's got the opalescent backing on it, and it's got the pink iridescence on the inside. And then the back of it, the bowl, you can tell where they had it painted. So it's like a frosty glass on the bottom. You are so fucking weird, but it's beautiful.
Hey, you chose to be with it.
I know, unfortunately.
Embrace my weirdness.
So there's that. Sorry, I got a lot today, so I'm just showing everybody because I feel like we all need like a happy moment where nobody's gaslighting anybody and everybody's just having fun. This is in perfect condition. It's pink depression, serving platter, and the texture's all on the back side. Wifey, you're gonna get a package. USPS left me a surprise today. Just so you know, I got it all back, and everything else you've gotten is extra, but you're getting everything else, just so you know. Yeah, I'm excited. So that's the pink serving platter 1. This is the pink cake plate. Want to say this is probably Macbeth Evans maker for this, or Jeanette. I think it's Macbeth. But it's got really pretty flowering, and then that edging. And then on the back is where the texture is. So on the front, it's nice and slick. So I got those 2 from auction. Right? I love pink depression. It's one of my favorite glasses, honestly. All right. This is a mixing bowl. It doesn't have a brand on it. It needs cleaned up. It's got a few little color markings on it. But it's milk glass mixing bowl that I was able to get a really good deal on. I feel like somebody might have mentioned a mixing bowl the other day. Yes, it will absolutely be on the site within the next 24 to 48 hours. And I can message you, Wolfie, if you let me know which one. I can create the link and make it unlisted, and I can send it to you, and you can send it to her if you want that. Another carnival glass. So this one's a creamer. Okay, absolutely. The one, well, they both have texture on the back. Are you talking about this one though, or the other one? Sorry, the other one, they both have like the stuff on the back, so I just want to make sure this is the one you're talking about. There's no cracks or anything like that too, just so you know. The other one. Okay, all right. I'll set it on top so that way I remember. And there's nothing wrong with this one either that I'm seeing. Nope. Everything's good to go. I will get the picture taken and get it up for you. Okay, Mama, no problem. This one has a little bit of a crack coming out of the handle. It's not going to be a lot of money. I feel like for what it is and what I paid for it, I can still sell it at a really low price. And I feel like somebody will still enjoy it as like a display piece. But it does have that crack kind of coming out just a little there, but it's not deep. Like it's very surface level, almost kind of like a little scratch. It doesn't go into the inside, so it's not through and through. So I felt like that was a little bit of a risk, but sometimes when you can price them really low because of something like that, like sometimes it's good for like people who are just starting out collecting, I guess. This is mine. This is mine. Arvel, it's me and you on a unicorn. So this is mine. The horse's tail is missing, by the way. I didn't even give a shit. I just think it's super fucking cute. Also, did I show you guys what I got the other day? That's like my major win. I got it in a platter too. But in an auction. This is mine, by the way. This is how I'm giving this up. It's jadeite. I don't know if I showed you guys that, but I got this on a serving platter. And Mr. Mel and I, when we go to the vintage store, the jadeite is through the roof. I was so excited to win that. I did get a little nativity scene. So it's got Mary, Joseph, and Jesus. And it's from 86 because they actually marked on the box. And Joseph has a little sticker with her name on it.
Her?
Or his... No, it's a her. It's her name is on the bottom of Joseph.
I was like, Joseph's not a her.
So they're Lester, right? And they're very opalescent. So the shine is there. It's a little hard to pick up on via right now. Some things shine better in the light than others in terms of on camera. But it's got a really, really, really nice opalescent luster on it. Yeah. So that includes the 3. So that'll be up. I know Christmas is about to be over with. But if anybody does collect luster, very, very pretty. I agree. I just wanted to go live and everybody be able to like enjoy and relax and have a minute. All right, the theme of Carnival Glass today is marigold. This is a grill plate, so you've got the 2 compartments for sides and the small. The back of it, there's design that shows through on the plate itself. And it's got like that really pretty iridescence on it. And a really big shine on it. So I freaking love this. Would you mind putting these in there really quickly for me?
You what?
Put these in there for me really quickly, and I'll put them away in a little bit too. But I still gotta let Charlie and Lucy. Got these two back where they were. This is mine. I've been watching something for forever. And she was 40% off today. Thank you. What? Okay, I just need a second. I'm almost. Okay. I haven't decided if I'm selling this or not yet. It's only one. It's like a parfait cup, but it's pink depression and it's got etching on it. I probably will sell it. It's got like a flea bite on the rim right there and there. They're super small flea bites. Like you have to be like looking for them to see them. These are mine. These are not for sale. I fucking watch these for the last fucking month. And every time we go, I tell Arvel, I really want them. And I was like, if they're meant to be, I will find them on sale because the place is going out of business because they doubled the rent they were going to have to pay for it. So someone else signed a lease with them, and now my place is going on. Flea bites aren't a chip. So a chip is pretty significant. Flea bites are when, like, it's almost like a little flea took a bite out of it. Like, you can feel just a little bit of it. You can see just like a little bit of it. So it's like a tiny, 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 I'm trying to find it. Like right there, like there's just the tiniest little bit missing. So the whole rim is there, but the front on the rim has a little bit of a flea bite in it. So flea bites are more like a mini imperfection almost, if you think about it, but they're not imperfections because they actually happen after. I don't know how to explain it really that well, but it would be a good base. Okay. I know what this is. Gonna have to be shown in just a second. But yeah, my place of dealing is going out of business. So this is their last week. And a lot of the shops in there have a lot of deals going on. This one, I have been probably for the better part of 2 months. Every time I see it, I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know. And the day I saw it, and I was like, okay. All right. Genuine lead. Oh shoot, I knew that was going to come off sooner or later. It's not sticky anymore. Genuine lead crystal hand cut. And crystal is spelled with a K. So I'm going to guess this is probably from Germany or somewhere. The sticker has definitely lost its stickiness. It will come with it. But this is the picture. It has the ruby red flash on the bottom. And then it has 4 of these. with the ruby and the gold banding as well too. So it's got that green flower with the white and then the ruby. So, right? It's really unique. Like, it's really pretty. It would be really pretty on somebody's table or dining room. There's obviously some fading going on the ruby on some of the cups, but even still, like, it's really fucking pretty. So, I think that's everything, isn't it? Pretty sure that's everything. So everything has to be pictured, and I have to get the descriptions written up, and is very kitschy, isn't it? I have to get everything written up. Christina gets first dibs on the Haviland China, and then I will let everybody know if anybody's interested. I can let you know what's left after she's done. I have a lot of stuff up now, just so everybody knows. If anybody's looking for anything, like, I do have some Carnival, I do have some Pink Depression. There's no way I'm going to be able to get it out by Christmas. I do not have any more thing, like, Coca-Cola wise. There hasn't been anything in the auction, really. But I'm keeping my eye out, and I was going to message you if I see something and make sure it's, like, something you might want. So currently right now, I was in a bidding war for a new cabinet with a light in it, but now I'm in a bidding war probably soon to be, because right now I'm sitting at $2 on a solid wood china cabinet. So that's gonna be mine. But I need a place. I've been collecting china since I started this, and I don't have anywhere to put it. So, yeah, but I have a lot of different stuff. I have a lot of milk glass, a lot of Pink Depression. I have Bavarian and Germany porcelain bowls and plates, collectibles, candlewick, if anybody collects imperial candlewick. I have boopies, if you collect boopy glasses. They're the ones with like the little bubbles on the bottom. They're super cute. I have unique glasses. A really, really pretty blue set that was Indiana glass, and it's got like a really pretty floral theme on it. They're very unique. Crystal. I think we're up to 500 pieces on the website, to be honest. Thank you. Atlas glass is beautiful. Hazel Atlas and Jeanette are kind of my favorites right now because they haven't been produced in so long. I do have, if anybody's interested in buying and storing for next year, I do have Christmas glasses that have like holly and wreaths and different things like that. So there is Christmas themed stuff up. But yeah, I just want to say too, like, I have Avon Collectibles and the limited edition Arby's glasses. Yeah, I absolutely have the Arby's glasses. So if you don't know, those are the Christmas type stuff that Arby's actually had for Libby. They were Libby products. Right? I love Jeanette. And I do want to say thank you to everybody who's ordered. I appreciate it deeply. Like, I can't tell you how actually like overwhelming it's been just having the support I've had, because I know times are tough and that everybody has their own things, and my goal is to make sure nothing is like overpriced. Like, I do have one set of glasses on the site. I think I put them up and they're like $50 to $75, but I had to pay a pretty penny for them. They were the biggest risk I took. I had to pay a really pretty penny for them, and I'm talking like it wasn't under $20. I had to pay a lot for them. But I did it because when I looked them up, there's only like 3 on Google that can be found. And I know I priced mine under what people price a set of 4. So, and I have 6 of them. So if anybody ever is on there and they're like, oh my God, she wants that much for this, like, just know I don't sit here and like up the prices so as much. I really try to keep it reasonable. I just felt like those glasses were beautiful and somebody would really appreciate them. So I'm willing to wait. But if you see anything and you want it, but you can't really afford it, like, do not hesitate to let me know, like, hey, you know, and I do have a code. If you use TikTok, I think it's set to 25% off right now. So just because, like, I've appreciated everything, like, if you're ordering, just make sure you type in the code because it's another 25% off. And I will say, typically my prices are lower than you're gonna find it in most places. So I try to buy really, really low and find things that people aren't really bidding on. And that's how I can kind of keep that way. So I'm going to get off here. I am going to go eat dinner. I hope that everybody has a lovely evening. I may be back. I am just going to say that I know I was invited to a live. I was out and about with my husband and I didn't watch it. And I really don't give a shit what was said. The only thing I know for sure is that there was an attempt to prove that OG charged Farrah's cards multiple times on the same day. I would like to know why the dates were blacked out on that, or read it out. Because there were no dates. Y'all didn't see any dates on that accusation, by the way. You were told, but there wasn't a date. Because I think she did what you can do and go in and type, like, the business name, and it'll pull up all the transactions so they look like it's one right after the other. But I will say, the one thing I did hear, I don't ask you for gifts. I've told you multiple times, Farrah, that you don't have to gift me and that I appreciate it. But, like, literally sat here and said, Farrah, you do not have to do that, please. Do not try to throw in my face at all that you have gifted me. Because I sat here from day one and I said, gifts do not buy my loyalty. I am not the kind of person that is going to sacrifice my morals because you gave me something. I tell every single one of you it's not necessary. I don't ask for it. I don't beg for it. To say you've given me thousands in gifts, I went back. The last 30 days is a couple thousand coins. TikTok keeps track of it. But don't sit there and act like that. Also, I want to remind everybody, Bougie says the N-word. She said it on the live. Bougie put Pastor Petty's social security number up on a screen, and a lot of people were pissed off about that. Florida Man has admitted to you that he has done things to fake receipts, outright from his mouth. That he called Shannon just so he could get some audio so he could clip it together and make it sound like something. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking put up receipt after fucking receipt, time after time. I showed you today where Farrah insisted on paying OG. The rest is up to OG to show if she wants to fucking show it. But I'm going to be quite fucking honest. I think half of y'all in that room that turned on OG should be disgusted with yourself. And I'm not saying the people who didn't turn on her. Also, hey, Bougie. Your Discord, where you played somebody's 5150 and tried to convince people that they should go live and attack her and tell everybody that it wasn't real. You're going to talk about it because it's not safe. I think we all know who I'm talking about right now. And one person hasn't told me. I think it's fucking weird that you're gonna sit in that chat and act like you haven't done shit to screw over the people you pretend you're friends with. But don't forget, you played somebody's 5150 and told everybody it was a fucking lie. So you want to keep going? We'll talk about how, people messaged me way back when, and you were definitely involved in getting people to call CPS on Kendra, bitch. You're the one that convinced somebody to do it. And that doesn't come from them, bougie. That comes from a friend of a friend of a friend. Not even a friend of a friend. It comes from someone that I talked to and someone that you talked to. Way before it came out that CPS got called on Kendra, that you were dead set on getting that done. I probably should have said something to Kendra. I didn't, because fuck Kendra. I don't like her. But, bougie, you gonna come clean about that? I'm just wondering. Because if we're going to sit here and pretend we're completely innocent, I'm not the only one that got told. And I'm done sitting here putting up receipt after fucking receipt. I know what I've heard, I know what I've seen, and I know what I've been told. And I'm fucking tired of sitting on this goddamn app and acting like I owe every person a goddamn thing. If you don't want to fucking believe me, you don't have to fucking believe me. You don't have to sit here. I am not begging a single person to stay, and I'm definitely not begging you to gift me. But if you're going to sit there and you're going to pretend that you're innocent, why don't you talk to all the friends you fucked over? I'm happy to go pull the clip where you shamed somebody for being transgendered, by the way, and where you said the N-word to a black woman on this app. Because for some reason, bougie always glides under the radar. Bougie always gets it swept under the rug. Could that be why some people have an issue with you at this point? Because I know it's why I've got an issue with you, is you don't know the word accountability from your ass. So if you're going to sit in Florida Man's chat and do the whole little, man, she blamed it on me. Bitch, I know it was you. I know that you got tired of OG. You told on yourself. You sat in Florida Man's live the night before and talked a bunch of mad shit on OG. Simply because she was in Smash's chat. I'm just fucking tired of it. I'm fucking tired of watching people get put down, and then fucking bougie is allowed to sit on her goddamn high horse on this app and pretend that she's better than everybody. So why don't you talk about playing somebody's 5150 and trying to convince other people that they should go live and tell the world that it was fake, bougie? Again, that doesn't come from just one person. I told you, I got a lot of people talking to me that are terrified to speak up right now. Doesn't matter how strong they are or how strong you think they are. The fact that you all think you can intimidate people into silence is getting fucking disgusting. You're not scary, bougie. What are you gonna go do? Research my family and contact them? Because that's already been fucking done. Research my mods? Because you did that. I'll talk to you on the back end, monster. But, she did it in Discord, and I've been told that for a month or two now, I think it is. I have to go back and look, but this isn't, new. Just think you need to know it. I can tell you back in January, Bougie sent your info unsolicited to people. I got it sent to me for some reason. And I didn't fucking act on it or anything. Yeah. Bougie's the one that put your shit out. She thought it was fucking hilarious. She was, trying to, make fun of the crime or something. I don't know. I can't even remember. It was on fucking Snapchat. She was all fucking over it. She thought it was fucking hilarious. I'm telling you all, if you think Bougie likes you, she doesn't. Y'all are a means to a fucking end. So if you're gonna sit there and you're gonna run shit about me because I stood up for OG because I've seen the proof, I'll sit here and I'll go line by fucking line over all the bullshit that Bougie has said about people that I got, that Bougie has had other people do for her. I told you, leave me the fuck alone. I don't give a fuck if Stephanie Dirty deleted. Fact of the matter is, Bougie still said the N-word in her text message. Monster, do you know that Bougie said the N-word to Miss Unknown on live and got a pass for it? I'm just wondering, do you know about that? Because she never got reprimanded for that. That was actually brushed under the rug. I'll message you. It's basically their whole Discord. But I'm not going to put it out here on here because there's people who are terrified to talk. Like, I'm not kidding you. She's using people to further her own agendas. Has anybody not sat there and listened to her talk about what bullshit it is that people get on this app and talk about her, why she's literally putting up people's fucking personal information? Does anybody not see the hypocrisy in that? Y'all know she's got a Google Drive full of files on all y'all, right? Y'all know that she and Florida Man have a whole Discord where they've got everybody's files stored. You all think you're safe. They're literally sitting on shit until they're done with you, and then that's when it comes out. They've looked a lot of you people up already. Bougie looked my mods up. Back when, like, we were going at Petty, Bougie looked my mods up. Why the fuck did she have to look my mods up? She runs background checks on everybody. If you don't think Bougie hasn't looked into your info, if she's got it, she's got everything. Aside from knowing when you eat, sleep, and shit, she's got almost everything. How is anybody, by the way, how has anybody not asked how Bougie got Pastor Petty's social security number on a document? How is not a single, I still sit here and I'm like, how did nobody ask how Bougie got a document with Pastor Petty's social security number on it? I'm really fucking curious about that. I don't fucking like that man, but I still want to know, how do you get a document that does not have somebody's social security number redacted? How? See, that's the problem. Everybody just fucking assumes that because somebody can be neutral with somebody for a little bit, that they condone everything. I've told y'all before, nobody fucking listens to me. Nobody fucking listens to me. I can sit back, I can listen, but I'm not going to sit back and let somebody do something when it's wrong, when it conflicts. Just like that night where I had Florida Man up here and I told him it wasn't okay what he was doing to Smash. Well, that's your problem, not mine. You don't like me then, you don't like me now. I'm a free thinker. I figure shit out on my own. So if you don't like me because I can go around something and ask questions and figure things out for myself and listen and watch, I don't sneak around on this fucking app. If I can't go into somebody's live on my account, I don't do the sneaky shit. I might hang out in Pastor Petty's on a sneaky sometimes and Kiki and Kaka with all of them because I think it's funny. Everybody in Pastor Petty's loves me. Because you don't know it's me. I don't care. I just stopped caring about who hates me. And I stopped caring about what other people think of me. And honest to God, I started to realize that if you hate me because I can listen to somebody on my main account, I'm so tired of hearing people tell people, go in on your sneaky so that people don't think you support somebody. Fuck that shit. If I can't go in somewhere and without you accusing me of something, you don't know me. You really don't fucking know me. No problem. I let them know too. You really don't fucking know me. I go where I want, and I don't think I should have to sit on a sneaky to be able to do it. I don't agree with everything. There are some things I listen for. There are some things I want to hear straight from the person. I don't bullshit you. I don't sit on here and tell you that everything one person does is right simply because I'm afraid to go against them. I just think that you all have to start recognizing that even bad people can say the right things sometimes, and good people can say the wrong things sometimes. I was fucking wrong about OG. I still sit on here and say I should have listened to other people a year ago. I was wrong about OG. But this time I'm not wrong. I've seen the proof. So if you're going to sit there and you're going to listen, just remember that you're listening to the person who admitted that he himself did make some stuff so that, or do things so that he could do things with that to make it sound like somebody was doing something. Also, don't think that silence is complicity at every point with everybody. One thing I learned when it comes to OG is sometimes you gotta sit and you gotta fucking listen and you gotta let people do their thing. Sometimes you gotta let them do their thing. Because if you come right out guns a-blazing, that's why I don't think OG should just drop everything yet. Florida man's digging his grave. With all this shit trying to get everybody to turn on OG, Florida man's showing everything from his side right now. He doesn't know what OG has. He doesn't know what OG's going to be able to disprove, so he's trying to put everything out there. Y'all know Farrah dirty deleted a bunch of messages today? No, Farrah didn't go to the police. That's a lie. Remember the last time somebody went to the police on OG, though? What happened to that? Does anybody remember? Because that person got, charges for welfare fraud. For getting food stamps they weren't supposed to get. Anybody remember that? The last time we were here and OG was getting taken to the police? Because the track record for OG, if you look at it, is pretty consistent on getting blamed and then it getting disproven. Remember how she scammed Gina out of all that money? But Gina's the one that got charged for fraudulently getting food stamps. Which Bougie knows. You would think she would kind of point out, yeah, OG's been framed in the past. Maybe we should question this. But you should also ask why he blacked out or read it out or what the fuck ever he did on those dates for all those charges that happened on the same day. Because I checked with my bank statement and the part that's blocked out, that's the part where they include the date. So if it was all on the same date, why would you hide the one thing showing that? But also, I will say what happened to talking to both sides, because he didn't talk to OG. What happened to listening to all sides, because he didn't want to listen earlier. He said he wasn't showing direct correspondence from Square about the amount. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, one of my people did message me and said that they thought they heard him, and maybe somebody confirm. They said they thought they heard him say that in order to process something on Square, the person has to physically be there with you. He was in here earlier because he got caught in a lie. Did you not know that? I told him I know the family that got the gifts from not the GoFundMe, the family that got the gifts from the wish list that OG was doing. I know who got it. And it switched from there never was a family to she never sent all the money. Yeah, that's what he told Megan was the square thing. Yeah, I have somebody in my corner. They messaged me and they said they know that's a blatant lie because that's how they charge some people within their business, and all they have to do is type it in and it's good to go. Jen the money? Is that what you're talking about? Because I was asked earlier today to ask him if he ever sent Jen the money from that GoFundMe. And he specifically said no because he hasn't had the time to talk to her yet. Has everybody gotten their money back from that GoFundMe? Because didn't he say he was going to refund all the money and then he was going to send Jen his own money? Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and fucking fight. I'm not going to go back and forth. I think y'all got to give OG some time. And I think I just want to remind you all, Christmas is this week. Number one. So maybe leave people alone on the calling out shit and let people have a fucking holiday. She shouldn't have to get on this app and defend herself while she's getting Christmas ready for her kids. Spread love. Saw a comment, I did get a message, saw a comment that you made in OG's about her children. I just want to say, did anybody else not side-eye when Spread Love started coming around, considering the fact she's posted people's dead children? Did we all just fucking forget that Spread Love goes out and gets all this personal information and doxes people and posts their dead children? Have we all fucking forgotten that? Because one of my mods told me one of the biggest things they fucking learned from me is that Spread is one of the worst fucking people on this app. So I'm a little confused why all of a sudden everybody is all up Spread Love's asshole. Girl, I've been screaming at the last year and a half when Spread Love was terrorizing me last year. Spread Love used to follow me all around and give scammers that I was covering. Spread Love has done some fucked up shit. If you all don't understand why people have been trying to figure out who the fuck Spread Love is, it's because she has done vile ass shit on this app. Like, I don't know if the Reddit is still up. I'll go back and try to find it. I cannot for the life of me figure out how people have just forgotten the disgusting bullshit that Spread has done. But she talked about OG's kids today. I'm on the bear. She was making comments about OG's children today. So why was she allowed to do that if we don't do kids? We care about the kids, right? I never heard her talk on Smash's kids. I don't stay in the room when Spread Love's there, typically. I've maybe responded to her comments twice, but I don't fuck with Spread. I still have Spread blocked. I don't watch her videos. I don't see her videos. I didn't know about it. It's fucked up if she talked about Smash's kids too, but don't try to make this a whole, well, you should have known this, you should have known that situation, because I didn't know she did that to Smash's kids. It's fucked up. Spread is the biggest piece of shit. She's been messing with fucking people's kids for a while. I've been screaming about Spread for the last year and a half. What the fuck do you mean buyer's remorse? Like, Will Byers? This ain't no Stranger Things shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, I had to. Sorry, I'm curious. Buyer's remorse. Oh, yeah. I honest to God, I think somebody got in her head and now she wants her money back. I've been really quiet the last few weeks, and anybody who doesn't know it, I've been watching. Okay. Literally, like, have had a conversation with Joyce in the last week about what a piece of shit spread is. Yeah, I think her husband found out. She told OG in messages that, like, she was sending random amounts because she didn't want her accountant and her husband to find out that she was spending all this money. And then she told OG that her own husband and family doesn't have time to do simple things for her, like schedule appointments, so OG was going to be doing a big thing for her. And I'm really disappointed. Because I don't know if this was a setup from the start or if somebody got in her head. But you can't send people money on the app and then come on here and tell people they're a scammer because you regret it. And I want to remind people, to everybody who said that Fair is sick, cancer doesn't excuse it. OG's sick too. OG literally was told to go to the hospital the other night by a doctor. But she got home and her oxygen level never dropped below 95. So she told everybody, she knew if she went to the hospital, they were just going to send her home. So she was waiting for it to go back under, and it didn't go under. But I am hearing, and I would like proof of it if anybody can get it. I'm hearing that she's done this with Nat the scammer and somebody called Jess as well. I know that I've now had the gifts thrown in my face. I will send every fucking penny back because I will never let anybody buy my loyalty. Ever. They'll send you all the money back for the fucking rings you bought from me too. I don't want it if it's going to be thrown in my fucking face. I think it's absolutely fucking disgusting. I know, Mariah, but to bring it up and say she gave me thousands of dollars in gifts really, really upsets me because that's not why I'm here. And I know there's a group of people who are sitting there trying to figure out how they're going to weaponize it against me. My loyalty is not bought. Mama Bear, are you okay? Okay, I will check when I get off here. I'm going to go eat dinner. I got a little sidetracked. I just felt like I needed to say that because I'm not going to sit here and fight back and forth. It's Christmas. Y'all. It's Christmas. And all of a sudden, yeah, Trailer Park Daddy, that's what I was going to address. All of a sudden now, after she's brought this to TikTok and people are able to dispute it, she's going to the fucking police. Remember what happened when OG got taken to the police the last time? That person ended up being outed for having food stamp fraud issues. So, all right, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go eat dinner. Didn't they say who is an authorized user? What do you mean? I'm not sure. I did not watch Florida Man's Live. I got like 2 screenshots of comments and a picture of a background and a couple messages, but I have no idea. Honestly, like that'll have to be something OG addresses because it's not something I heard, and I don't really know what to say to it because I'm not really sure the full accusation. No, you're good. It's a good question. I'll let OG know that you asked it because I'm sure she'll be happy to fucking address it. I just think it's ridiculous that this is happening after Bougie started talking shit about OG and being mad that OG was in Smash's chat. She doesn't have feelings, I'm convinced at this point. So I don't think it hurt her fucking feelings. I think it hurt her fucking ego that she's not allowed in Smashes, but OG was. If she's an authorized user, then how would any of the transactions be fraudulent? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Mama Bear. I'm gonna get off here much. Either way, this whole thing, I just want to remind you guys, I just want to remind you guys, OG was watching last night. And I feel like people should remember that when you make comments, you might not be in support of one person or another, but you should remember that people are seeing that stuff. And when they're emotional, it's hard to consider going live and just putting all of the fucking proof out there, because she lost a friend. And if any of you don't remember, a couple days ago, she sat on a live and she said that she and Farrah talked every day. So hate her, like her, don't really care about her, don't have an opinion either way. At least remember, this wasn't just like a small little thing. This was like a whole fucking friendship that went up in under 5 hours last night. Because Farrah was gifting her earlier in the day. And then all of a sudden, Farrah's, fuck you, you used me, you were never a good friend, you didn't care about me. So yeah. Yeah, glaucoma. So, all right, guys. Again, it's Christmas. Remember that, okay? Like, we're not gonna have a bunch of shitty fucking lives the next few days. We're gonna have good times, happiness. We might listen to a little bit of drama, but I'm not doing this back and forth with Bougie and Florida Man. I'm just not. I'll be there to support OG, but I just can't keep doing it. Merry and bright, right? Like, I know Megan said it earlier, this is just an app, as cliche as it is. But I would be asking yourselves why Farrah thought it was okay to go to Florida Man and bring this on here, and only when it started to get questioned say, I'm taking it to the police. Because would the police not have been y'all's first reaction if you thought someone was scamming you for tens of thousands of dollars? Trailer Park Daddies. Who the fuck do you think you are, Trailer Park Daddy? No, I'm kidding. Jesus! No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I know. No, Sunflower, I know, trust me. Yeah. Tell me about that. How, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here. You're asking logical questions, and like I told Joyce, usually you're not gonna be able to ask the person logical questions because they're not thinking logically. They're trying to convince you otherwise. But if it doesn't make sense logically and there's a lot of holes in it, chances are you're asking the right questions and they're giving you the answer without anybody saying anything. So, bye, everybody.